We in the office.
There's a price you pay for the game you play.
Oh! We in the office. Oh!
Welcome back to Say It How You Feel. I'm Moe.
I'm Sai.
And again, we are without our guy, our counterpart, our motherfucking third angle to the triangle, our dog Free.
Facts.
But the show must go on, right? And this episode here, my nigga, my lady, is about having an attractive partner. That's a sexy motherfucker.
So listen, a lot of people haven't talked about this, especially since like I'm him.
Man, what?
And home to a housewife.
Man, what?
Listen, having an attractive partner has its roles.
Yeah.
Has its benefits, and it has its, it has its times. It's heavy, and only the strong survive.
Only the strong survive.
So, one of the key things we want to touch on when it comes to having an attractive partner is how to deal with it. It's not easy.
And it's a matter of being confident in who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, no matter how sexy your partner is or how attractive your partner is, it comes back to you. Because the whole reason why you got that partner is because you dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about you at the end of the day. It all ties back into who you are. I almost talked to, like, directly my niggas. Like, bro, like, nigga, you know your bitch bad, bro. Like, what you mad at?
Facts.
You mad because she getting attention?
Big facts.
Come on now.
It's kind of like almost to be expected if you keep it a stack.
They caught your eye, didn't they?
Facts. And you made a move.
And you thought
was just worthy enough to get it.
Come on, dog. And you thought there wasn't nobody else. Nobody else was gonna shoot their shot.
Come on.
Nobody?
Probably hundreds of people shoot their shot a week. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Oh, you sexy motherfucker.
But yes, you ever had a time when you was out and someone was eyeing your chick?
Absolutely. Multiple occasions.
How'd you feel about it?
When?
Every time. Talk about the worst experience to the best experience.
The first time it was like, I felt, the first time the shit happened, bro, it was like, what rushed through me was instant rage. Like, how dare you look at my woman while she's with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you?
Nigga, who the fuck you think you is? Jesus, nigga?
God.
This nigga was awesome. He's like,
who do I think I am?
Nigga had a God complex.
Like, no, but keeping it a stack, bro. Keeping it a stack.
Kanye,
like,
nigga.
Keeping it a fucking stack. The first time, I was infuriated. But it's like, it happened so much to the fact it was like, that ain't shit you can control.
Facts.
So why would I be upset about it? And now, fucking 7-8 years in,
now you like, shit.
I look right at the nigga. Now, when it happens, I look right at him. I see you. And the nigga look at me, and he see her, he see me. And usually, typically, it's more of a like, good job.
I see you too, nigga. Yep.
Good job. You know what I'm saying?
I see you.
I see you.
Yo.
Disrespect. I see you.
Yo, so one of the crazy experiences that I had was, it was back, I was young, way young. And I had this chick. She had a body, yada, 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 yada. Yo, she was thick girl, super thick. And I picked up from work one day, and these niggas was like,
God damn.
Yes. And the whole time just standing there, bro. And I just like, again, I didn't really feel rage. I felt pussy because I wasn't doing anything about it. But then it wasn't until I left, I was just like, you know what?
I should have killed every one of them niggas. I should have shot that bitch up.
I was like, yeah, you know what? Honestly, on some real shit, that's a compliment, though.
It
is a compliment. But I was young, bro. I was like 18, 19 when I thought about this. I was like, yo, fuck am I tripping for? Like, these niggas could never be me. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of one of those, that's when I really learned, like, yo, listen, it's a compliment. It's a plus when someone's looking at your partner.
And see, over the years of growth, of dealing with, you know what I'm saying, this shit, is where I really got confidence from as well. You know what I'm saying? I had self-confidence beforehand, but having an attractive partner kind of boosted my self-confidence in a way, because it's like, nigga, like I'm me. Like what the fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you couldn't pull this on your
Facts.
best day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the self-confidence and the self-love became a major part of why I wasn't so insecure at the fact that like I had an attractive partner. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Boosted.
100%. Like without a shadow of a doubt. Like that's one of the biggest things. I feel there's a lot of people that go through this shit that just don't understand how to like deal with it.
Facts.
And that's where insecurities stem from. And they start building and building and
loading up.
Yup. And next thing you know, you out of pocket. This nigga put you in your place. And then you done. Yeah. You're removed from the equation. You are no longer that person that had it.
You done fuck around and swung on the wrong nigga and now you in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, real shit.
Just off of you being insecure about some shit. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like the biggest takeaway from this is self-love.
And just understand, like, yo, you got it. If you got it, you got it. Don't even trip. Another thing that also comes from this too is, okay, cool. You got a sexy ass partner or attractive ass partner, right? One of the things I think that don't get discussed is, besides how, you know, knowing how to deal with it and not being insecure, is the boundaries. Facts.
Boundaries are a huge wall.
Huge, significant wall. When it comes to boundaries, it's like, yo, listen, I'm big on, yo, if I tell you how I feel about something and you continue to do it, you don't care.
Facts.
And if you don't care, then I don't care. And then we might as well just not be together because no one's respecting each other's boundaries. And that's another thing. Like, we talked about this shit when it came to holding to a housewife. Right? If she wants to wear something that may be a little bit revealing and you want to give the waitress googly eyes, there's consequences for both actions. Now, if you two are respectful of one another, there should be no issues. And if you know your partner well enough, there should be no issues. And that's the biggest thing. So I feel like there's boundaries that are set within a relationship that people don't discuss.
And as well as, you know what I'm saying, if you're a little bit too friendly, you know, I have been one throughout my days. I'm just a friendly and positive motherfucker to be around. However, you know what I'm saying, that can be misconstrued from the outside looking in. And from the inside looking out, nigga, you too friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like you're entertaining something.
Right.
And it's just like that, if that's not where your objective is, you know what I'm saying, if that's not what you're trying to do, then from the jump, like, nigga, just don't be so friendly. Nigga, it is what it is. I know it's hard not to be you.
It's hard being great. It's hard being great. Hard being that positive ass nigga that nobody else can be.
It's hard being great, but it is what it is, my nigga. Like, you got to be better. And if you want a happy home, my nigga, that's what you got to do.
So let me ask you this. So when it comes to like social media, because social media is the devil. In relationships, it is.
Throughout the course, like, I've learned so much throughout the course of this relationship that I'm in now with, you know, my current wife. My wife. Because it's been current this whole, like, I've learned so much.
I was going to say my wife, but okay.
You know what I'm saying? My wife.
Except my current
wife. I'm saying my current relationship, though. You know what I'm saying? My wife. Like, I've learned so much throughout this. It's just like, in the beginning, I didn't think that social media was a huge deal. Like, a like is a like, a follow is a follow. But throughout the course of this relationship, I've learned that some people take this shit really to heart, bro.
Yep.
You like something, and the next thing a motherfucker doing is running that shit off like, oh, I'm up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I never forget this shit, bro. I fucking like this bitch's picture about some dogs. She wasn't even in the fucking picture. I like this bitch picture about some dogs. And I
know the story. I love this
story. And she ran this shit straight to my wife like, oh, your husband want a dog. And my wife was like, what the fuck? Like, you want a dog now? And I was like, I never said I wanted a dog. Because I like the picture about a fucking dog. Bitch had some puppies. So it's like, people take this social, like, no matter how insignificant you may feel as though this social media shit is, people take this shit to heart. You know what I'm saying? And that can translate, like, saying that kind of makes me feel like a dumbass now. Because, like, if people take social media to heart, they definitely take face-to-face interactions to heart. right?
Facts. Even more.
So you
Well, maybe not.
smiling at a motherfucker, bro? Or you being friendly with somebody just off of you being who you are could be a major consequence within your relationship.
Well, you know what's funny? I talked about this shit the other day, actually. Yo, I feel like as time passes and technology becomes more advanced, I feel like social interaction is diminished significantly.
Absolutely.
In comparison to like social media.
Have you noticed a difference in conversations with people?
Yo, I talked about this with Free the other night.
This
I
shit
wish
is
she was
fucking
here.
crazy.
I wish he was here
Look at
because
this.
my brother,
Even without him being here, you
we
still
talk-
hear in spirit, my
he's here
nigga.
in spirit. And I'm gonna tell you what he said, right? So there's been women that I've been talking to, or I have spoken to, right, in the past. And one thing I've noticed, bro, is like the fucking interaction with them has been, I'm gonna just say how I feel, fucking trash, my nigga. Like the conversation just fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, yo, it's funny how you can text
all fucking day,
and it's like, oh, it's on point, it's what you want to hear, it's thoughtful, X, Y, and Z, but in face, like face to face, it's fucking garbage. And I was like, yo, it doesn't make any sense, but it does make sense. And the thing about it is, like, as time passes and as technology becomes more advanced and social media becomes the way of communication, it's like people can be who the fuck they want to be behind text.
It's completely different. And that's like, I don't want to tie it back into this shit, but it was like the biggest thing was like this catfish shit has translated from just seeking a partner or seeking, validation into being you living behind a fucking keyboard. And I called it the keyboard clan the whole time that the Don was running for president that first time around, because so many people got so much gumption behind them because they don't have to see anybody face to face. You see it in everyday interactions here on social media. It's the fact that, like, you don't have to pay the price for what you're saying because you're not saying that shit verbally in front of somebody. Half of the shit that you say online is not what you would say in person. So you get so comfortable playing this whole keyboard role that you don't even have the same energy when you talk to somebody in person, whether it's positive or negative, because you could be a positive motherfucker online and still be a fucking hermit crab when it came to the real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like this whole social media shit has created a whole different reality for so many people, bro. It's like you living in a matrix. It's fucking weird.
And that also goes for how people portray themselves too.
Facts.
Like we over here talking about, you sexy motherfuckers, but there's some people that look way better online than they do in person, and it's complete trash. But we don't talk about that often. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much to it that when it comes to like social media and the way people portray themselves.
Because when you start, but it's like when you start doing that, you know what I'm saying? When you start calling people out, you're the villain now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're the bad guy or bad
So
girl.
it's like, bitch, all them filters you had on, like, God, you was bad as fuck online, and now look at you. Like, I see you here in Walmart. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, you judging me. Like, no, bitch, I'm telling you what it is.
I'm telling you what I see.
This is the realization.
Mm-hmm.
My dog, I see you lift 450 pounds on a regular basis. No problem. That's your bench. But you are horribly out of shape. Oh, but no, nigga, like you horribly out of shape, bro. Like, what you want me to say? You look trash as fuck. And I just seen you in the gym. You struggled. Them pictures don't justify what you pushing.
Talk to him. However, this is not a call you on your bullshit episode.
It's not a call you on your bullshit episode.
Right.
We're talking about that sexy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about your real life attractive partner.
Mm-hmm. And how to navigate through having a partner like that, and what it comes with. There's some of the things that it comes with. So one of the
in the words of Peter Parker, or is it Uncle Ben? With great power,
it's Uncle Ben,
comes great responsibility.
Facts. And that's another thing. Is that shit worth it?
It depends. It depends.
But I mean, okay, so listen, let's keep it a buck. Most people
is he or she worth it?
He or she. Okay. So here's the thing. Most people would say, they want a person who has abs. They want a person who has a fucking body on them. They want someone who's crazy, but they don't understand the shit that comes with that. we actually have a friend, who relatively bad, and is dealing with somebody who's not used to dealing with bad bitches, right? So I'm
We
referring
got
to,
a friend?
not we, but me and Free got a friend.
Okay, all right.
Me and Free got a friend
I
who.
was say, man, don't tie me into that bullshit. Not tie me into that
me and Free got a
bullshit.
friend who she's bad, and she got a man who's not used to dealing with bad bitches, right? And a lot of his insecurities are like popping their rear head in, and it's became a thing where it's just like it's a turnoff for the partner, right? Like you can be so insecure it becomes a turnoff. Like you have to understand if that individual's with you, is a sense of trust. If you don't trust the individual, you move on, or you address it and then you move on if they don't change. And again, you can't force no one to change. Only people that can change are those who are willing to make that change. So it just became this thing where the individual is very insecure, and she was like, "Yo, I can't do this no more. This is too much. It's toxic."
She left him?
I'm not sure if she left him, but I know that's
where it's going.
That's where it's going.
Don't be bitter, be better. If you feel like you don't deserve the person that you with, don't be mad at that person or be mad at society, my nigga. Be better. Grow. Get to the point where you feel as though in your self-worth that you not only deserve this person, they deserve you.
Sometimes it just don't work out, bro. Just keep it a stack.
Sometimes it don't work out, but I'm saying for those people that really want it to work out, you gotta have that self-worth of the fact of like, it's not just about my partner, because I'm a fucking catch too.
Facts.
Maybe it's not that I don't deserve them. Maybe it's they don't deserve me. Bitch, you ever thought of that?
It's funny because me and this nigga Free was talking. He was like, "Yo, we were talking about this chick that I was talking to." He was like, "Yeah, you was definitely the catch. You was definitely the catch." I was like, "Nigga, I'm always the catch." And then he started laughing. I'm laughing too, nigga. But I'm like, "But I'm gonna keep it a stack." That's how I always feel.
That's the way you should feel.
Always.
That's the way you should feel. I don't
You're
give a
wrong
fuck
if
who
you don't feel
dealing
that
with,
way.
nigga. If you was dealing with Oprah, my nigga, Oprah could buy you 10,000 times,
Yo.
my nigga. She could buy you 10,000 times. You understand how much worth that is? She could buy you. You couldn't do shit about it. She just buy you fresh off the street. You out of Walmart with fucking hands full of groceries. She buy your ass and the groceries and the car you in.
Done.
But you got to look at yourself like, nigga, she bought me. Nigga,
Right.
she didn't buy your ass.
Facts. Facts. Right.
So recognize your self-worth, bro. Like,
Correct.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody worth something. And if your self-esteem ain't there, you got to do what you got to do to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I am the way I am, the reason why I really feel like I'm him and can't nobody tell me that I'm not, is because of the partner I have. I have done everything in my power to make her feel as though I'm that nigga. And even on those times where she don't feel I'm that nigga, you know who feel like that?
You.
Me.
Cause who the fuck else is gonna feel it?
Who else is gonna feel it? I know I'm that nigga. I don't care. I go to sleep. I wake up. Same nigga. That one. That one right there. Same one you think about. I'm him.
Yo.
That guy.
Shit bugged out. But hey, it's all facts. It's all facts. And you know what's funny? If you look at any healthy relationship, both partners always think like that.
And I swear, for God, that I really want to get away from that type of thinking. I do. I want to move away from that because things are so much deeper than the ego. But the ego is part of the reason why I am who I am. I'm not even gonna bullshit you, bro. It ain't like I'm cocky, but my ego that's me. I love the fact that my reputation precedes itself. I love the fact that you know who I am before you fucking meet me. That's just dope.
Facts.
But that's all off of ego. And the ego death is what I'm searching for.
There's some work behind it too, though.
There's hella work behind it.
Right.
And that's well earned, the fact that I'm so proud behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with you.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. So it's like, I feel it's not ego. I think with you, it's more like, because I work so hard, I understand who I am.
Is that not ego?
Nah.
What is it?
I personally feel like when it comes to ego, it's just like when you say someone's egotistical, it's like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. But not many people can back it up with their works. They can't back it up with They can't back it up with what they're doing. Or
See,
they
I feel as though that's being cocky, and that's different from having an ego.
break down what you think an ego is.
An ego is your perception of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And I feel like we're deeper than our perception of who we are. I talked about this on the spirituality episode. The fact of like you really think that you're something or that you matter is a deep ass concept. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like just thinking about the ego in itself, it's a deep fucking concept.
You think so?
I really do, bro. And I look at it like I want to get above believing my own hype.
Mm.
I really do. Because my reputation precedes itself.
Okay.
Just off the strength of who I am. It's not being cocky. It's not being cocky at all. It's my ego.
That sounds to me, because I know you personally, it sounds like confidence. You want to know why I say that?
What is the difference between confidence, being cocky, and ego, and... Okay, we'll do those three.
Okay, simple. Ego is self-esteem, and it is self-importance. Cocky is when you downplay others to boost yourself, and then confident is being reassured that you have the ability to do something.
I feel like your definition of confidence
Uh-huh.
is my definition of ego.
Well, I'm telling you what ego is. So ego is literally like self-importance and self-esteem. That's what ego is, right?
Okay.
But it's when it's on
Same shit then.
But it's when it's on a level to where it's like so far gone. That's what the ego is, right? When you're boosting your ego, or when you say a boosting ego or egotistical, that's when it's like it's so far gone.
If
But
anybody gonna boost my ego, you know who it's gonna be?
it should be you
Me.
or your kids.
No, it's gonna be me. My kids, they boost me up all the time.
Yeah,
I'm the best
exactly.
dad ever.
Exactly.
I'm the
Yeah.
best dad ever.
You get the best
but
dad
I'm the only
looks.
dad you know. So it's like, what the fuck you thought it was gonna be? Of course, I'm
But
the best dad ever.
but that's exactly what it is. But essentially, like confidence and ego could be the same thing. Could be. It depends on how a person views themselves.
I was saying it depends on how dope you are.
But between the difference between cocky and confidence, which I always just tell my guys, is like when you're cocky, you're essentially bringing others down to say you're better, right? And when you're confident, it's like you're just reassured that you can do something at a certain level.
And I hear what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But
However,
my terminology was a lot different.
Yeah.
When you're cocky, you talk shit but can't back it up. You talk about how dope you are, how great you are. You boost yourself up to others.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you cannot walk the walk or talk the talk that you bring to the table. When you're confident,
Mm-hmm.
every time, no matter what the fuck you do, you always back up your word.
Well, you could be cocky and back it up. It's your delivery.
I don't see being cocky and backing it up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. I'm a
And
prime
you get
example.
upset about the fact.
Me.
Okay,
Yeah, like me.
All right, I
Perfect.
got you.
I'm a prime
I got
example.
you. 'Cause
How many motherfuckers you know
You
that,
talk
like-
some shit. At sometimes the first meeting of you,
You was like, oh, I hate this.
I can't
motherfucker.
stand this motherfucker.
But
the
I
first
back
time
it
I
up.
met you, I
Yeah.
was like, I don't like that nigga. The first time,
Yeah.
me and Free stood there in that guard room, and I was like, I don't like that nigga.
And boom, look where we are today.
It was that fucking fade you had, man.
Nigga, shut up.
I swear
Ain't
to
nothing wrong
God,
with
bro.
fade.
That hot top fade, man.
I ain't
That
have a
shit
hot top
killed
fade.
me, bro.
This nigga trying to play me.
I swear to God, dog.
It cannot be the fade.
I swear to God, it was
The
the
fade is what did it for you.
The fade and the attitude behind it, I was like, fuck that nigga.
And look, we are today.
I love you.
I
You're
know.
my brother, man.
I know. It's
I
kind of
kill
crazy.
a nigga over you, dog.
Facts.
Swear to God.
Same here.
Easily.
Crazy.
Wouldn't think twice about it.
A fade though.
But go to sleep. Your fade and your fucking attitude behind it,
Nigga, I'm done.
fuck that nigga.
I'm done.
I think they gave you a guard mount training that first time you came up. That's your fucking
Like
your
welcome aboard.
your welcome aboard shit.
Mm-hmm.
I leaned over to my nigga Free and I was like,
I don't like that nigga.
fuck that nigga.
However, okay.
And then I think I met you that same day. Like you came
Yeah.
up to my post that same day.
And then boom, it was done after that.
It was different when I talked to you,
Right. And I think like
but that was off perception. You ain't feel that way about me.
no, I didn't.
I know you didn't.
I like they would have
Because
said
I was an easygoing nigga, bro. Motherfuckers ain't like me till they got to know me. Motherfuckers didn't hate me until they got to know me.
and that's the thing. Yo. And that,
This nigga think he the shit. That's what they thought. Once I started
but
talking.
okay,
Come
so
on,
that's
dog.
my thing. Like it all goes back to like cocky, confidence, and ego. Ego and confidence can be tied into one
Yeah,
per se,
absolutely.
but it's like cocky and confidence. Like it's the same shit, bro.
You was mad cocky first time I met you.
How?
You just were.
I back it up.
But you were. I didn't know that you
It's
backed
delivery.
it up. I
It's
didn't know that
delivery.
you backed it up the first time I met you.
You see what I'm saying? It's delivery. I honestly believe it's delivery, and then I never
Your
downplay
delivery was
nobody.
horrible.
No, my delivery was just real. Like I kept it real. If I walked into a room today, first of all, you know me, my nigga. You know how I am.
Mm-hmm. If I didn't know you and you walked into a room, I would still feel the same way.
Exactly. And that's my point, right? But then you give me an opportunity to prove myself. What I'm going to do?
Prove yourself.
You gonna be like, yo, this nigga is the
you
truth.
About that life.
Exactly. And every time I said I was going to do something, I did it. Every time somebody was some shit.
Maybe it's the New York in you, man. You got a brash fucking... You got a brash representation of yourself, nigga. Like, I don't know.
However, back to being...
Motherfuckers love it, though. I can tell you that. Some people love it.
Yeah.
I feel like... I don't think I was insecure in the fact. I just feel like I was so alpha in the fact, like, it threatened me the fact like another alpha motherfucker came around like that. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers knew who I was at that point. Motherfuckers knew I backed up everything I talked about. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, I wasn't you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't you. And then you came around, I was like, man, fuck this bitch ass nigga. And then, like, I got to know, you know, I was like, hey, the first day, all right, I kind of fuck with Buddy. He real as fuck. You know
I know after we got off work that day, you was like, yo, this is my new best friend.
Yeah, I fucked with
I know you did, because I was like, yo, I fucked with this nigga. Yeah. Meanwhile, I had no idea this nigga was like, yo, fuck this nigga.
Fuck that nigga. When I first seen you,
4 a.m.
Fuck that nigga.
It was 4 a.m.
4
fuck
o'clock in the
nigga.
morning. That's another reason why I was probably like that, because I just got to work. Man, fuck this nigga, man.
4
It's the last thing I want to deal with is some fucking dickhead who think he the shit.
And then boom, next thing you know, fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This nigga's
okay,
cool.
All right, we kind of is the shit. Like,
and that's exactly how it was.
I fucks with Buddy.
Anyhow, it's all about, like I said again, it's all about having that confidence and you know, being reassuring in yourself, and when you're dealing with somebody like that,
absolutely.
You know? And that's another thing. Like, listen, I've had some extraordinary people that I've dealt with on an intimate level who I personally felt was like, yeah, they're out of my league, hands down. Like, I've had people tell me like, yo, that she bad, right? I don't know how she ended up with a nigga like you, and I'm like, yo, I ain't ugly, but like, damn. And it's all, I always, to this day, one thing I never do is like, I never exploit myself for the person. I don't give a fuck if you was, I don't care who you feel like, Beyonce, Rihanna. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't care what it is. I cannot see myself coming out of character for another person. It's not me.
Damn, boy. Ooh, talk your shit.
I'm keeping a stat. And to this day, I know people that I've dealt with in the past. I'm like, I tell you this all the time. Like, one, I don't have time to chase anybody. And two, I'm not going to put myself down or boost somebody else up.
Fucking right.
Especially if I know that's what you're trying to do. Not me. I'm genuine. So if I peep or I feel like, yo, I'm not getting the same energy, I'm good. You know why? I don't give a fuck how bad you look or what, because at the end of the day, I know who I am, what I am. And I feel like that's a big part of it. When a person knows who they are and what they're capable of, they will never sell themselves for nobody. Like I said, you can be the richest person on the earth. I'm not going to degrade myself
just because I'm with you.
Facts. Or I want to be with you.
Facts.
And that's a lesson I had to learn the hard way.
Fucking
So
right, man.
It wasn't a lesson that was easily learned, nigga. I had to learn the shit the hard way.
Yeah, you paid a cost for that shit.
I definitely did, man.
You paid a cost for it, man.
The ultimate price.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like at the end of the day, it's all about self-confidence. At the end of the day, you have to recognize how dope you are, because no matter how dope your partner may be, or how amazing everybody is telling you your partner is, if you weren't a bad motherfucker, if you weren't that nigga, if you weren't that bitch, in all like respective terms, I hate that I have to keep doing that dumb shit.
Say how you feel.
I don't want to offend you. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you weren't that motherfucker, bro, like if you weren't deserving enough, you wouldn't be in that position.
Facts.
Period.
Facts. I agree.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, anytime a motherfucker tell you how dope your partner is, but I know. They with me.
Facts.
Why wouldn't they be dope?
Right.
They with me, bitch. Why wouldn't they be dope?
Yo.
You understand? You got to recognize how dope you are, like how amazing you are as a person. Eat that shit up. And if you out here single, you know what I'm saying? If you out here, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers keep telling you that dumb shit like, oh, when you gonna have a kid, or you know, so when you gonna settle down? Worry about yourself, bitch.
I agree.
Don't tell me. Don't put a time frame on what the fuck I'm doing in my life.
Facts.
You know what I got going?
100%.
Fuck nigga. Rusty ass motherfucker with 2 divorces. Who the fuck gave you the fucking permission to tell me anything?
Boo! He's over here shooting.
That ain't no shots. I don't know nobody like that. I'm talking for you.
I know.
I ain't
Those
talking for
listening.
myself.
My biggest thing too. All right, so let's talk about what makes an individual sexy. Like, what is it? I don't think it's looks to keep it
It's
stacked.
deeper than looks. Looks is baseline.
Yeah,
Keeping
base.
it a stack. Looks is baseline, bro.
Facts.
Thinking about somebody is what makes them at this point, what makes them valuable or makes them worthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it looks is baseline. That's simple shit. Motherfucker, get past some looks, bro. A great personality gets you way further than fucking a cute face will. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Think about all these ditzy oh man, I hate tied in this, but fucking say how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all these ditzy ass bitches that's in positions that they shouldn't be in just because off of looks.
First of all, I think a lot of people that are attractive use that shit to get ahead.
To get ahead, you
fact.
have to.
That's all they have. Most.
Exactly.
That's all they have.
Exactly. You think because you're attractive, like you're owed something. Like no, you ain't shit. You can't perform the job. There's a great joke going on. That my dog, shout out to Joe Rogan, had spit out a few years ago about a bitch that was working at the White House, and the fact that she got to the position she was in of guarding the fucking front door of the White House was just simply off the fact that she was good looking, right? She was there, and there was so many niggas that she had talked to, and she was like, you know what, I think I could do it. And it was like, hell yeah, you can do it. You fucking right, you can do it. You know why you can do it? Because I believe in you. And the bitch had not proved herself not one time. And then the one time somebody broke into the White House, made it through the front door, touched the front door, that bitch was unlocked. I don't know why the front door on the White House would be unlocked. But when they opened that motherfucker up, the only person they saw was this ditzy bitch that everybody had been talking about was so attractive. And they smacked this bitch and kept it moving. Ran all through the White House. This is real shit.
When the fuck was this?
The motherfucker, bro, he had like 4,200 fucking rounds of ammunition in his car, had a map of the White House, all of that shit. I think the shit was back in like 2010, 2011. Research department. This nigga came into the White House, bro, walked into the White House, made it past the security guard, and then after he made it past her, they fucking tackled him and locked him up and shit.
Oh my God.
Real shit. Did you find it?
I think I did.
Real shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this shit fucking happened.
2014.
2014. Craziness. That
Wow.
shit happened at the White House.
And the only reason why she was even there was because she was good looking.
Because she was good looking.
Never proved
And
herself
it's not even about good looking. It's about the goggles. Because a person can be good looking in your profession.
Mm.
And that be shit.
Ooh.
Because
Let's talk
them
about that.
desert goggles was real. I done been in the
Yep.
desert, my nigga, and like it was some fucking solid ass foes over here that was 9s and 10s.
I'm telling you right now, yo, I think it's anywhere. Like once you've been deprived of like
Shout out to security forces, the war dogs.
facts. Once you've been deprived of like good looking women, anything looks good, and that's what it becomes. Like
Facts.
they tell you, bro, and I've seen it for myself. Like some of the chicks, I was like, oh my God, ew, bruh.
Facts.
Niggas is struggling, bruh.
Nigga.
Fuck it.
The thirst was real.
And them bitches know too. I'm a 4 on land, but I'm a 7 at sea. Nigga.
God
Like,
damn it.
they know what's up.
So bringing it back to another episode that we just had, I was talking about how extremist Christians is more of a threat than Al Qaeda. Our real life for like all these Afghanistan veterans, all these Afghanistan refugees we done got over here.
bad
Like,
bitches.
No, I'm saying like a nigga may have been like Al Qaeda to the death, and then he comes to America and be like, you know what, America ain't that bad.
You know what? I'm chilling.
I don't mind Starbucks.
Land of the free, nigga. This
We
is
can
it.
blow up every place
Yep.
except goddamn McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas chilling.
I don't know,
Oh,
man. I just
God.
feel like your perception is your reality, and once you're exposed to a different perception, it changes your reality.
Mm.
So you make your own reality, and at the end of the day, no matter how attractive your partner may be, you earned that partner.
Mm-hmm.
You did something to make that partner choose you. So step up to the plate and do what the fuck you got to do. If you want to keep them, step up to the plate.
Yep.
Or, even if you don't, if you feel like you better than that, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and keep pushing. Choose up if you have to. But at the end of the day, never feel as though you don't deserve what you have.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you didn't deserve what you have,
Wouldn't
you
be
wouldn't
yours.
have it.
That's right. Hey, man.
God damn, I feel like that's a great closer.
That
Doesn't that
phenomenal.
sound good
That
for
was
a good
phenomenal.
closer?
That was a phenomenal.
Oh
closer.
my God. I set that shit right up, huh? Come
Yes,
on
you
now.
did.
Talk to me. That's an alley-oop, player.
Well, listen. Thank you guys for listening to Say How You Feel, man. This has been a very light, subtle, relaxing episode.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, you know what? You could have meditated off this something, bitch, for real. Because this shit was like, this was a self-talk for you.
Mm-hmm. Let you guys know where you at in life.
And we
where
love
you need
you.
to be.
We
Facts.
love you. That's the whole reason we did this episode. Just to let you know that you're loved.
Mm-hmm.
You are valued. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want you to feel the worth in yourself that we feel in you.
Amen.
Talk your shit, bitch. What's wrong
Big
with you?
facts. And also, always remember, whatever's meant for you, no one can take it from you.
Fucking right.
Big facts. Hey, appreciate you guys for listening. Thank you for listening and joining in again. As always, you guys know where to follow us at. You got the link. We're not even going to talk about it.
You know exactly where we at. Because if you
Everywhere.
didn't know where we was at, you wouldn't be here, God damn it. So fuck with us. We love you.
Facts. See you guys next week.